Hey guys, how's it going? RedMaster here, and welcome back to another episode of Cards and Castles Ranked to Thread, where today we are ranking the No Interaction deck, I think the latest deck list that I've shown off here on the channel. If it's not the latest, then I think definitely one of the more recent ones. But regardless, I definitely wanted to give this deck a try, mainly because of its unique playstyle. If you guys actually don't remember, way back in the day when I first started the channel, I actually showed off a couple of games of a really old burn deck style. So burn is kind of what started me off, or at least that's kind of started. I started that as sort of like my first deck that I put on YouTube, really. So I kind of really wanted to revisit that burn again because there really hasn't been a solid burn based deck that just goes after castle. There are several aggro style decks, but I feel like none of them really interest me, but this one I think has certainly piqued my interest. So let's go ahead and jump into the gameplay. Of course, since this is a 10-0 run, we're going to be showing off 5 matches for you in this video, and of course the remaining 4 in another one. We are already at 1-0. If you guys don't remember from the deck video that we did have a match there. We did win that match, so we are technically 1-0. So we are going to excuse me, go ahead and play the 5 games for this video, 4 for the next one to end off our ranking in that next video. So with that being said, guys, go ahead and just get started into match number 1. But before we hop into the matches, though, I just want to quickly go over 2 changes I actually made to the deck from the actual deck video that I made. Mainly because the suggestions that I saw, I really wanted to try. That being 2 Shaman in replace of Armory and 3 Frog Prince in replace of Headwood. Shaman, obviously, for more draw, you want to keep your tools at a healthy size, I guess is the right way to put it. So Shaman, of course, being able to help you draw into more things rather than putting out the buffs and slowing down your side of the game. Shaman going to help you draw more into more burns, more big boys, etc., etc. And then Frog Prince, he also recommended I play that one because of course he is a beefy boy, and while Headwood is nice for the burn, obviously no Reawakens in here, no Saurus, no Right, so once you kind of use Headwood once, he's kind of pointless, and the body doesn't really help too much. But Frog Prince should be able to, I guess, survive better, make better trades with some of the big boys late game if you fall into that. So I definitely want to give these 2 a try, mainly because I've actually wanted to really try out Frog Prince for a while now. So I think this gives him a nice opportunity to kind of play around with him a bit for this deck. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the games, starting off with match number 1. Alright, so match number 1, we've got a bit of a clunky opener here. Dragon's Fire, Frog Prince, and Arbiter. We don't necessarily need those. This is a much better hand. Rider, Imp, Flame Storm, and Headless Horseman. A nice kind of 1, 2, 3, 4 curve going on here. We'll see our opponent's going to start out with a Salahar Rider of his own. That's no big deal. We're going to throw ours to counter that. We'll see if he decides to play a unit before trading with the Rider. It would make more sense to just take the damage on face and move forward. Yep, just like that. Perfect. Ugh. I think I've got hair in my mouth. Okay, he's got an Imp of his own. I don't necessarily like that, and the reason being is that it could easily burn off our own Imp. So I think what I'm going to do, coin out, burn off everything on that board with the Flame Storm. I know it's a bit of a waste of the Flame Storm, not getting a lot of big value out of it, but I don't really want ourselves to be put in a worse off position. So he'll go with the Wizard. We'll have to go with our Imp because we don't really have another play to make, so we'll go ahead and do that. We'll see if maybe we can get like an Imp Horseman Burn combination off on this Wizard, or we'll see if he'll buff it. I doubt he's going to buff it. Well, I shouldn't say that. He's running Viking. Instead, okay, we're going to see a pass. Let's go with the Dark Bender. We didn't get the burn on the castle, so I'm going to try and go for a Dark Bender to redirect this incoming wizard. See if maybe he wants to get a little bit buffer, and of course throw out the Dark Bender. Oh, okay, we're going to avoid my Dark Bender. That is not nice. Okay, Horseman does kick in. Let's run everything up here. He shouldn't have something that just lunges a chain at me right now, so this should be fine. Dragon's Fire can burn off the wizard at any point moving forward, even after he's thrown maybe a buff or two on it, armory, something like that. I just want to see if I can get him to throw out more units, though. He is holding quite a hand, though. Cultist. Ooh. Mmm. Mmm. Hmm. Yeah, let's go with that. The idea of this deck is to destroy the opponent's resources, so let's try and be more aggressive in that regard. Oh, okay, and we're gonna surrender. Um, okay, well, quick one to start us off here, but let's go ahead, jump into match number 2 then, I guess, and see how that one goes. Quick one indeed. Alright, so into that second matchup now. Looks like we've got Imp, Shaman, Darkbender to start us off. We can use the Imp next turn, which shouldn't be too much of an issue, especially against a Ninja Viking. They shouldn't be running a lot of the early stuff. I say as Dragon Surge comes out. Okay, fair enough. We'll go ahead, play the Imp. We'll see if we can start getting some Castle Burn going. Can't coin into that Fire Drake just yet, so we should maybe able to land a quick round of damage. A little 5 to start us off here. Maybe play the books as well. Again, what I like about this matchup is he doesn't really have the burn to stop some of my smaller units like the Imp and the books. So if we hit him pretty early, pretty aggressively, it should work well for us. He's going to go ahead and throw out the Dragon Temple, which is a nice touch, especially for that coined out Fire Drake, which we're probably going to see right about now. Yep, there's the coin, followed up with the... Oh, I was wrong. So it goes for a Dragon Knight play. Fair enough, I guess. Let's see if I can coax out a Lightning Blade with the Dark Bender. I'm not going to push up the books. There's no point in doing so. It would just be a suicide run for the book. Nor do I want to use the Incinerate to finish off that Faithful Drake, since I know he's got something else in that hand. Let's threaten with the Dark Bender a bit. We are going to see, alright, a little bit of an interesting Fire Drake play there. Let's see if I can get some work done with the Salahar Rider. So that goes into that. Hits that. If I had had a buff, I would have been very ecstatic. Let's hit with the Dark Bender since you don't have the buff. I have to go for the Incinerate here because I don't like the idea of a potential Lightning Blade on that on that Fire Drake. Alone as it was, it couldn't have killed me, but a Lightning Blade would have led to a lot more damage onto the board. Not only, you know, ridding me of the Dark Bender, but me taking a serious castle hit there. So he is going to hold back his units, it looks like. That is fair enough. I guess I'll go with my Shaman. See if I can just generate some draw here. I don't really see why not. Well, I'm going to be a little aggressive with this Lumberjack. I'm curious as to why he held those 2 cards back. There really isn't a lot for him to kind of push forward. So, I mean, it is what it is. Oh, he wanted me to push that? Okay, I get it. That's what his plan was. Okay, fair enough. I guess let's go ahead and do a board wipe here. I don't really see a reason not to. We'll take out everything, the Rider, or the Shaman, and the Stone Drake. He is still dealing with a lot of cards, though, which, you know, ideally would like to maybe have him waste a little more, but it's fine. Alright, Dragon Temple, another Salahar Rider. Okay, and that Salahar Rider being charged up pretty aggressively. I think what I'm going to do in the... Oh, actually, in this scenario, we can do this. I might be walking to another Stone Drake, and that's fine. But let's kind of make him think twice about doing so. As I realize that Frog Prince might not be the best play if he's got a Lightning Blade. You know what? Let's hold off on the Frog Prince for now. For now, we'll get the Mischievous Imp and Priest out. Be a little more threatening. If he did hold those troops back the way he did, I would expect another Stone Drake to pop out, and that'd be a little problematic. Yep, okay, there it is. Given an energy rush as well. Okay, so he's going to retreat it back, I imagine. Yep. Which is a bit annoying, but okay. We're going to hit a target we don't necessarily need to hit. So I guess... Oh. Oh, I don't like this at all. I'm going to do a Frog Prince block phase. I don't like this because this is some kind of disgusting OTK setup here. Lightning Blade, multi-strike, or not. Okay. Or, oh, Woten. Hi. Can he move that again? I don't think he can. Unless I'm just an idiot. Okay, yeah. That's a bit of a problem. How in the hell do I block this? Okay. Thinking here. Thinking hurts. Oh. Idea. God damn it, think hurt brain much. Oh, Lord. Well, Woten. Didn't expect to see you on the board, but here we are. And now he's a little pissed. Please don't activate Lumberjack. Oh, thank you. Let's do that. I have two Arbiters in hand now, so I'm not too worried about the game moving forward. My issue is that now I know that this is a Woten-based deck. It's only a matter of time before he possibly draws into an additional one. Green Drake comes out. He goes after the Tarias files. Smart, because he realizes that I'm going to have a little bit of a last will synergy going on, maybe, in his mind. Go for that. Oh, nice. Let's bop that around. Not much you should be able to do on just, you know, one card or so. So let's see if I can maybe close this one out. Oh, we're running now. Ooh, Stone Drake. You can't necessarily reach me like that just yet. I'm gonna be a little aggressive here. The reason I could be a little aggressive is because he's got to make the trades with these units. Unless another Woten is in the deck. Which I think he's going to try and look for. Okay, Woten is still an option. Not out of the thick of it yet. Does get a lot of cycle, though. Oh, Aeroth. So, yep, there goes Darkbender. Going after the draw, which is curious. Didn't necessarily need to think you need to take that route, but okay. Think what we can do. In this approach, just kind of get more draw going. We're going to try and outlast him here because, you know, we're banking on the fact that maybe his heal isn't necessarily strong enough. Or, you know, has none at all. But Woten is the one part that I think concerns me going forward in the rest of this match. Are we going to cloak here? What's with the Aeroth? Oh, Yenny. Fine by me. Let's go for board clear here. Just because I don't like the idea of potential lightning. We'll take the clear board approach. And we've got Arbiter, again, 2 in hand. Okay, Yenneroth, fantastic. You showed up again. A little piss poor on the timing, but I guess what else is new? I'm going to go ahead and just go for an Arbiter hit on face here. Scare him, or at least if he doesn't OTK now or set up some kind of defense around castle, I'm going in for the second Arbiter kill. Okay, a little worried. No longer worried. Because that trap isn't going to do a whole lot. Unless it's Avalanche. The one thing we can absolutely not afford that being is Avalanche. Let's go ahead, play Rider to... Okay, it's not Avalanche, so we're good. So Arbiter's going to close out this game for us, no big deal. A little scary at the end there with all of the Yenneroths building up there with the freeze. I was waiting for some kind of mass lightning blade strike in his hand. The Dragon Siege was certainly pointing in that direction. Thankfully, he didn't have enough of the buffs to kind of close it out in sort of like one big castle strike. But then again, I think it would have been difficult for him to do so with the Arbiter healing up a overhealth castle anyway. So, that being said, very nice game too. Let's go ahead and jump into our third matchup now and see if we can keep our little streak here going. Alright, so for our following matchup, we have a bit of a weird opening here. I'm going to swap out the Incinerate and Blue Firebolt and see if maybe we can get some units in here. Oh, shit. Okay, well, that's not going to make me happy, but I kept the Flame Storm in fear of this thing happening. God damn. Alright, and we now have Horsemen, so we're getting better. Next turn we could potentially... do I want to... Nah, I'll hold off. We have Arbiter in case things go bad, so let's go ahead and do that. Priest, sure. I don't... No big deal. I'll go ahead, see if Shaman would work out. Please hit Castle instead of Shaman for damage redirection. Thank you. Unless he's got Burn for the Shaman, but I doubt that. You know, Flamestorm's pointless. I think this is a last will deck, actually, now that I look at the colors. But then again, red, yellow, everyone runs Rider and Priest, so I can't necessarily say that that is the combo here. Um, let's go with the Flamestorm removal here, clean up this board a little bit. I don't like those two Priests just sitting around and hanging out on the board, especially when Horseman's not going to be able to really clean that up as effectively as I would want to. And there is the big boy himself, Andrew, so Last Will does seem to be, in fact, the play of the game here. We're going to land a bit of damage onto the Andrew. We'll see if maybe I can... My issue is he's definitely going to have something to sacrifice now to make Andrew stronger, or not. Okay, goodbye. So that could potentially be a drain life target for us. Or this can be Hefty Dragon's Fire value. You don't have more cards? That's disheartening. Then again, you probably saved him for fear of potential Dragon's Fire like that. So I can't blame you. But actually, this being a last will deck does make this scarier for us, because we have things like General of our own. And General could be an issue to kind of trigger for the opponent. I'm going to go with the Craxus, just in case there's any burns. We'll probably see a last will activation here of some kind from his hand, followed up by maybe an Andrew buff. Depends. I just don't want the Craxus to die now, because I have the Drain Life that I can make some big value out of. So hopefully this Drain Life is able to pull off some kind of value, whether it's a castle hit, buff Craxus, kill something, buff Craxus. Either way, I want Craxus to survive here. And if he really wants to protect this general, or, like, you know, save the last will. Okay, Rider. So there's a last will unit to activate onto the general. That's fine. Archie. Uh-oh. Archie is problematic, especially for a deck such as this. Well, let's go ahead and hit that. That sucked. Let's go with Frog Prince. Yeah, when a deck like this, that's very spell reliant, runs into Archie, it's a bit of a problem. I need Archie to make this trade here. Oh, we're gonna fill up my hand, aren't we? Yep. Oh, actually, that's not bad. I don't know why you'd necessarily take that approach. Yeah, I don't... Oh, my hand's full. Shame on you. Do a little Castle Burn, why not? We're in the spirit of Castle Burn. This is a whole deck focused on that, so let's get that done. Thinking for a couple turns down the line here. He's going to have to trade at least 2 units into this Frog Prince right now, because I still have my Resolve. I have 2 Arbiters now, so healing isn't a concern. You want to get that done sooner rather than later because we are approaching sudden death territory, and if he doesn't have the... Ooh! Alright, that was nice, but that's a lot of castle burn on my side. Oh, if only. If only I could pull that off. Hot damn. Let's spook him with the general. Dark Bender. I assume Arbiter is right here. Has to be, or else this is a game over. Yep, and then you probably want to go for face, right? Let's say, don't tell me you have a buff. Get the hell out of here. Oh, no! Oh, thank God. That worried me. Holy hell. Imagine. Imagine if there was a buff lined up for me right there with, or at least the, if the sacrifice hit castle. Not buff, sacrifice. Duh. Oh, Lord. Alright, scary times indeed. I think that's game over. Archie can't protect you. Yeah, that's game. Darkbender and Arbiter hit. Bop. Bop. And that would be the end of the game. Whoo-wee! Alright, so Archie proving a little scary in the mix there. Not sure how I felt about that, but I do think if he took out the Craxes with the rats rather than sort of waste Arcanon's health, I think he might have been able to keep the game going a little longer and more so in his favor. But, yeah, Archie, especially in the last will deck, too. Very interesting there. I can see the plan, though, sacrificing your opponent's stuff, because with Sacrifice and Archie, the random targets, per se, so you can maybe hit a Grotesque Offering on your opponent's resources. So not only you get draw, you get the last will buff, and your opponent is down resources. So that's really, I guess, the idea there. But overall, lovely match for us. So go ahead and jump into our next matchup, though, and see what awaits for us there. Alright, so for the next matchup here, we do have an interesting one. 2 Horsemen and a Frog Prince. I'm going to cycle out one of those to see what kind we end up here. Tarius Bluefire Arbiter. Oh, boy. And the opponent's definitely running Awaken here. Coin into Masuda. Uh-oh. Spooky. Alright, not off to a great start here. We are going to sneak out some small... I would say some small value, right? Actually, you know what? Let's try to... Nah. I could say let's try to speak out even smaller value with the Tarius files, but I think playing that would have allowed him to kind of build up and, you know, avoid the blue fire. So, yeah, not too happy about that. For now, let's go with the Flying Books as our card of choice here. Let's see if we can do some work with that. Get some more draw, of course, generating on our side. Things if we tie it up, we won't get the draw. The hell, man. Fine, let's go with the Darkbender then. Fine. I see how it is. You want to play it like that? We'll do that. How about that? Ooh, Kunoichi. That's a nice play. Horseman Pog. Horseman Pog works. Horseman Pog definitely works. So we'll get rid of the Kunoichi without much problem there. He has built up a little bit of a... Oh, fear. Alright, well. There goes Horseman. Oh, and he'll go with a trap. Curious. Rude. Oh! I never knew that interaction was possible. Frog Prince avoiding the Flames of Eternity through his initiative of healing Knights for 3. That's pretty cool. I like that. So like a miniature out for that kind of trap. Very cool. So let's go with this then. Oh, you know what we could really do? We could just push to end the game, can't we? Yeah, we can make a push to end the game here. He doesn't have any heals, so Arbiter's going to end the game regardless. And that will be a very quick game number... I don't know what I'm on, but whatever this game shows up in, I guess, on the order. It was a quick one, though, certainly. I think the Flame of Eternity avoidance really helped there, having to forcing him to use kind of both of his burns to try to stop our Frog Prince, but even then the Resolve proving it's a very strong ability and being able for me to deal enough damage to Castle with everything combined, and then set up for Arbiter next turn. Very nicely done there. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about that game. I think let's go into another one though. Continue, still have some games to play here. So let's go ahead and get into our next matchup and see where things go. Oh, it's my casting partner. Oh no. Alrighty. Well. Okay, let's see what happens. If anyone's gonna be able to know what to do for this deck, it's definitely gonna be Jimba. Considering how close I think he was in like the thought process behind it, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. There he is right now. Yeah. Sniped. Oh well, Pog. Respect for that one. You gonna end the turn though? I did not know. He is terrible with these turns, I swear. You never know when to end your turn, ever. Let's go, come on. Where is he on the list? Is he... Shit, I should have told him to end the turn. Scroll through my big-ass list now. Oh, there we go. I'm about to say, jeez, end the turn. We'll go with our priest now to get more value out of the heal and the lumberjack kill. Force him to see where if he's gonna burn. Oh, okay. Does that. Very nicely done there. We both know when to play our priests, and I see. I'm gonna get a horseman though. Get rid of both of those cards. Is that him? Oh, it desynced. Oh, no worries. Let's go with the Tarius file block. If he's got an Andrew Flamestorm. Oh. You little cheat. You're gonna try and steal off my Tarius files. I see you. No, smuggling is not gonna help him at all. Oh no. Oh, yep, and he blue fires me clear out of the way. Ugh. Well, talk about tricky situation for me. I mean, I guess it's not really all too bad. Oh, Lord. You're just gonna keep charging units right in here at me, aren't you? You really be out here about the charging units at me. Oh well. Ooh. Yeah. With his hand just being able to keep pushing me back, it's gonna be a pain in the ass. you're just gonna come walking in. Can I... I probably should have arbitered. Oh well. I think against the hand that I just built up this much. Yeah. Oh well. It's no big deal. Is that enough to... No, it's not enough to end it, Jimbo. You know that. That'll only bring you up to... Oh, because the hidden intent's in his hand anyway. Oh well. GG. Yeah, I couldn't really stop the last will that was coming in. The big heckin' chonkers and the stuff like that. So it happens, though. It happens. So yeah, not exactly too hung up about that. But anyway, we still have some more games to play, so I'm going to go ahead and jump into those matches right now. And with that being said, guys, if you did enjoy this edition of Ranked with Thread, remember this is only the first 5 matches. There are still 4 more to play to rank out the deck fully. So be sure to keep an eye on that video when it drops. Let me know what you guys think, though, of the matches by leaving your comments down in the comment section below. And right down there if you haven't done so already. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed, share with friends, of course, subscribe if you are new or haven't done so already. It's the best way you can support the channel, after all, just by clicking that subscribe button at no extra cost to you. And with that being said, guys, until next time, stay gaming.